Bam Dam, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Donovan. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
I was Paul Bryant like you.
I like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. College has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Just in case y'all missed it, we are Bam Dam. And I ain't talking about that orange shit behind me right now. I'm talking about me and this family, this channel. We are Bam Dam. We are a damn Alabama family. Look right here. Family and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brothers and sisters. Woo! How's it going tonight? This is so awesome. I am so pumped. This is a game that could go either way. It's going to come. Oh, I can't wait to talk about it. But right now, let me bring down my brother, AT, Alabama Tide. Deuce, come on down, sir. Help me out a little bit.
It doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
Roll Tide, brother. What's up, McDowell? What's up, brother?
Ain't nothing but a thing, Chicken Wing. We had a close game last week. I'm doing good. How's your heart? Your heart still in your chest?
I thought it blew up. I did. I had to call for damn physical and call my doctor and everything. Actually, my wife went down. You know, Miss Vols over here had to go down to the doctor first and go, I need y'all to check him out. I think he's going to die. So, yeah, it was a bad game. I was not happy about it. We're going to talk about it later. It was a bad game. I cannot deny that. But while we're talking about all this, let's go ahead and put up that MA if we got somebody in that backdrop to put it up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect place. All right. If you don't mind, right now, our topic is, let's put a bow on the Gamecocks. Vols, you're next. All right. So let's go ahead and let's you got your grades ready?
Man, yeah, I tell you what, guys, we this
Let's talk
week's
about our
grade,
grades. Let's talk about our offensive line grades. Go ahead.
yeah, our offensive line, after looking at it, no, it didn't do near as good as I thought they did during the actual game. So this is the first time I actually had a worse impression after the grade than I did prior to it. So anyway, we'll get through this pretty quick because we want to get to the Tennessee game. I know we got a left tackle, Proctor. Guys, we had the ball 63 plays. He was right 52% of the time, and all the grades ain't much better as far as that goes. Left tackle Proctor, he couldn't seem to keep that defensive end off our quarterback's ass all game long, and then he went on down to 52%. He done better run blocking than he did pass blocking, but overall he was 52. Then your left guard, Mr. Booker. He's pretty much, I thought, our best lineman all the way along. He only graded out at 60 himself. This team
Hold up. You just said Booker scored out at 60.
60.
60.
6-0, yes, sir.
Why did he drop down that down? That's a lot. That's a shitload.
They all did.
Why?
Carolina was because they couldn't get to them. They were stunting. They couldn't block them. That's what this doing. They were bringing their defensive ends were coming up field. You see them coming in like at a point. The tackles were cutting out, and it's just hard to get to the guys. Half the time they couldn't get to them because of the traffic in the second. I mean, in the linebacker depth. But anyway, so Booker did grade out at 60. Mr. Brailsford, our center, he graded out at 58. And I ain't kidding. These scores ain't lying, guys. This tells you what happened to us. I mean, the line 58.
How the hell we win this game? That's sad. That's a bad offense right there. I thought it was all about defense. I really did.
Well, the offense did do okay as far as overall going, but the grades ain't near as good this week because they were blitzing so much and stunting so much. We couldn't block them. Them two on the outside, Kennard, and I forgot the other kid's name, man, they were rough off that edge. They were just flying off that edge. What they was wanting to do is the ends were coming shooting upfield. They were going to stop J-Lo from that run. If he faked it up the middle, tried to go outside, they were out there. They stunted, more than half the time with them ends. They were going to stop that outside run. They geared for that the entire game. You never saw Milroe get outside one time, hardly whatsoever. And that's what they done. So they geared to stop the outside run by taking their defensive ends upfield. Don't worry about containment. Just get upfield and stop that. So anyway, Mr. Brailsford, he pulled out at 58, and then Jaden Roberts, and man, I tell you what, Mr. Roberts graded out our right guard. He graded out at 55, and Mr. Pritchett graded out at 49. 49. That tells the truth right there. Of course, the tight ends only graded out 52 themselves. So the tight ends at 52. So we didn't have a consistent offense, and it showed. The total game, everything's right there in front of us. If you're looking at the line at 52, 60, 58, and 52, the entire offensive line was getting overwhelmed by these stunts. The tackles, Proctor just could not keep up with them. We never hardly kept a running back in a chip block. I never understood why, because they were shooting upfield the entire damn game. Why didn't we do that? We didn't make that adjustment, early enough. But it's amazing how this team did win the game. Considering what all to get where they got. It befuddles me, Mr. Spencer.
Let me ask you this, because many times you rewatched every single play, because you rewatch every single play for every single lineman, so you could grade them. So you see it over and over and over. You throw up, see it over and over. You throw up again. So with all that being said, how does a tight end have a better grade blocking on the offensive line than our whole offensive line? What was the problem with everybody? You telling me blitzes? No, you can shut down blitzes with offensive line. You can say stunts. No, we can shut them down too. Seriously, what do you think the problem was?
That's just it. They was not playing read and recognition defense. They were just coming. They were shooting the hole. They shoot the A gap, the big gap, wherever if they shot inside, however you want, the tackles. They weren't catching a guy and seeing where the ball was going. They were just shooting the gap. The guard, but if the guy lined up with the guard, he shot it into the tackle. If he lined up at the tackle, he shot into the guard. The defensive ends were just getting upfield. And I said they weren't playing a normal defense. They just stunted so much during that game, man, that guys didn't know where to go. There's videos in here you'll see here in a minute where there was no effort. Mr. Proctor, he runs out there, and what it is, it looks like he's giving no effort because there's nobody there. He gets out there, and he's like, where's he at? He don't know where the guy's at. And that's what's going on. They just blitzed they stunted like hell, and we just it's giving our offensive line fits.
All right. So what I'm hearing from you is they came off the ball faster and we were reacting. They were beating us to the punch. They were past us before we could do anything, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, some of the time, yeah, they didn't care. They didn't care about when they stunted. They didn't care where it was. They just knew where they were going to get, and they were going to get there and stop what they were supposed to stop, and that's their defense. Our offensive line could move. They were constantly.
So basically, we had a major mental breakdown in this game. So at this time, Icebox, if you would go ahead and bring the videos up, bring AT up to the forefront, and y'all go ahead and break these plays down, because right now I'm more pissed off than I was before I ever started. Y'all go ahead, please.
Yeah, this first one is just, I call it no effort. If you want to go ahead and start that first one, it's going to be a watch Pritchett and Roberts, and then there's no follow through whatsoever. I mean, watch the line. If I think it's watch the line when he goes downfield, Pritchett and Roberts are on the right side next to the tight end. When the ball snapped, watch them. They just it looks like they're lost. I mean, there's no follow through. They'll touch a guy and then they don't know where to go. The watch him, look at him. He's just running around. He ain't touched nobody yet. Neither one of them. Oh, he touched him there. I mean, if you just watch, man, that's irritating as hell to me. There's no effort whatsoever. The offense of them, the Pritchett and Roberts, they just watch the the guy next to the center, right on the right side. Watch what he does. He touches his guy, and then he don't do nothing else. Absolutely, he runs out there and touches him a little bit, and then stops. He goes on downfield, and then there he is. He turns around and then starts blocking. I mean, the follow through on some of this stuff, there's just no effort whatsoever on the offensive line. And if you go to the next one, and you watch a right tackle, he just sort of out there, and nobody yet. He still ain't touched nobody around. I don't understand it. I don't know why, what Pritchett couldn't find who he's supposed to block. But so the next one, if you want to go ahead and start it, is I think it's Jam Miller doesn't press the hole, and when he does get up in there, he makes the wrong cut. If he cuts back, I think he's still running. Watch the running back. Right here, he gets in there. He cuts. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't press it quick enough. As soon as he gets it, if he does, he's still running. This is 2nd and 7 in the first quarter. When he gets the ball, he absolutely, I mean, you have to watch it more than once or twice to understand what I'm talking about. You see that guy coming down, all he's got to do, there's a gap right there. All he's got to do is hit the hole.
I think he's froze.
Yeah, go ahead and go to the next one. That might not have been the best in the world to show as far as, okay, it's going to show right there.
My one, what I'm saying, he wanted to take it to the right side, but it got closed in, so he bounced to the left. So I can't really blame that on him. Hey, Steven, good to see you, brother.
If he hits a hole, though, instead of playing around, okay, go to the next one. And the third one is going to be watch Ryan Williams running downfield here, guys. We're going to be running to the left. Milrose going to the left. Watch Ryan Williams as he goes from right to left back there in the secondary. See him running, watch him. Just watch him. Watch him. Well, they look at him. He's trying to catch a pass, and they've tackled him. How in the hell do you not throw pass interference on that? He can't even run a pattern. They're grabbing him and tackling him and doing, I mean, and of course, our quarterback's running, but if you'll watch him in the background, they just grab him, pull him, and knocked him down. How's that not pass interference? I look at blatant, try to find blatant stuff like that you don't understand. There's a guy standing back there in the back behind everybody. He's secondary, and he lets it go through. I mean, we're running to the left, but, I mean, Ryan Williams is trying to run. You see him right there, and the guy's got a hold of him already. And every step he takes, he's yanking on Ryan. Ryan can't even run a pattern.
All right. Just be honest with you. I understand where you're going with this. But I guarantee you, South Carolina can run their film too and find mistakes that we did that wasn't called.
Well, I mean, there's going to be some. And like I say, I just try to put out that are blatant. I don't pull up things that ain't, unless they're blatant. Right. This one's going to be first and 10. Our second quarter, Melrose, he's going to get sacked. Watch where he's at when they make original contact. He's not in the end zone. Go ahead and run the play. He's at the 1 yard line. This ain't a safety. Now, he keeps getting hit and he's going backwards and he throws a ball and it is grounding, but he's at the 1 yard line when the guy hits him right there.
That's a safety.
He's at the 1 yard line.
No. That's a good call for safety. He should have threw that ball in the damn stands after 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Throw it in the stands. Sorry. No, that's a safety, brother. I don't know what you've been smoking, but that's a safety. That's not.
I think you have to be wrong, dog.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry you have to be wrong, but you're wrong. But anyway, so that there is one of the plays. Let's see. Well, let's see. The next one will be Deontay Lawson and watch Saab. This is first quarter, and it's first and 10 in the fourth quarter. I'm sorry, I skipped ahead. No, that's the touchdown. Right here is if the guy starts to catch a ball, as he turns, he pushes off. And then, of course, I mean, you right there, he just shoved his arm straight out, and he catches the ball. It's a touchdown. It is a touchdown. He catches the ball, but he does shove off, and then that ain't called, so that's fine. I mean, that's
a great play, brother. That's a great play. Got that little bit of push up. There's nothing wrong with that. Come on now, AT. Don't be that damn picky. Don't be a bitch. Come on. That's a touchdown. That was a great play. Our defender was there. He outplayed our defender. Come on, man. Don't be a bitch. Come on. Really? Look at his foot. That's a great play. That's a touchdown. Don't take away good play.
You done?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
When a guy runs his arm out and extends his arm completely out like that, that is pass interference. You call it, don't call it, it's up to you. So this next one will be let's see what we got here. I got it go ahead and run this play. I forgot what I got the number wrote down. I got it wrong. Oh yeah, Deontay he don't come up in the hole. Watch when it show. Watch 0, and then 3. And both of them just dive for him. And this guy should have been stopped right there at the line of scrimmage with Deontay. And he winds up taking it 25 yards right up the damn middle because we can't tackle. Watch the middle linebacker. There's nobody that touches him. He just misses the running back in the backfield. I mean, he's right there on the line, and he runs this ball right at him. Go ahead and let Deontay miss this, and then watch Saab do the same thing. Watch him. Right there, he just missed him. And then, of course, a different angle shows Deontay diving. Then it shows Saab diving. And finally, we hit the dude instead of jumping at him like a little candy butt. This next one is going to be where we score a touchdown. And I'm thinking they let us score because it was too easy. The guy's running wide open on this play. And I think if he gets down around the 1 yard line, just takes a knee, there ain't but about a minute and a half left in the game. We just take 3 knees and the game's over with. We don't have to worry about them getting down there and scoring a touchdown, worry about them doing all this on the other side.
Now you open up a can of worms on this one. Hey, just so everybody knows, we got Reverend Phil So Good up in here joining us on this last segment here. He's on his lunch breaks. Welcome, Reverend. Good to see you. Go ahead there, AT.
There's a minute and 54 left. Right here's a touchdown. I mean, it's a beautiful play, but look how wide open he is. They blew coverage, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, I think they might have let us score because it's too easy. Because if we gain one more first down, the game was over, and they's out of timeouts at this point. Go ahead and run the play, Icebox.
I was wanting to give William his proper introduction, but hey, I understand.
Okay, bring him on then. That's fine. Hey, bring him on. Bring him on in here.
No worries, man. I don't need no introduction.
Yeah, give him the proper introduction. I don't mind. He deserves it.
I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make his ass quit. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
Go ahead. I mean,
And then there's that. Roll Tide, brother. Good to see you up in here.
there you
Go
are.
ahead, AT. Go ahead, brother.
I think I froze up. No, just to say that last touchdown was whenever I think they let us score because there wasn't but a minute and a half to go in the game. And if we kicked the extra point, that put us up by 8 and give them over a minute and a half to get down the field to score a touchdown. And right here, when he catches this ball, if he just downs it at the 1 yard line, game's over. They can't stop the clock again. We 3 straight kneel downs, game's over right then and there. We don't have to worry about them coming down, scoring a touchdown. Don't have to worry about them kicking that onside kick or any of it. He's showing the run from earlier. Here's the touchdown. And let's watch him when he does a wheel route. And he's just wide open. There's nothing there. Nothing. It's a touchdown, and Bernard scores. And if he had stopped right here at the 1 yard line, game's over, guys. Like I said, there was a minute 54 when that ball was snapped. And the game's over if he kneels right there at the 1 yard line, and we didn't. And they took it down, and they scored a touchdown, and then kicked the onside. I ain't showing none of that because I was so damn mad at that point in time I couldn't see straight.
Well, there ain't nobody going to stop when they're on their way to a touchdown. Nobody. We've had that under Bryce Young, where if he would have just walked up there and kneeled down, we've had many episodes. But no, you can't ask a person who has a free opportunity to score a touchdown. You need to kneel down and not do it. You can't do that. Sorry, you can't do it.
If he went down, if you kneel down, the game's over with right then and there. I mean, it's over. There ain't no question. The game is over at the 1 yard line. I understand he didn't, and I get it. I'm just saying these are parts of the game, that particular plays that caused a lot of blatant shit in my head I didn't agree with, I didn't like and stuff. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, Spencer. You're wrong, but you're entitled to your opinion. I mean, if that agrees with me, it's going to be a sad world, ain't it, Mr.
That's right. William, what do you think, brother, when I tell the AT over here, suck it? Anyway, what do you think about it, brother?
Hey, it's damn Tennessee week, man. Fuck you, motherfuckers. But I do want to say something. I seen motherfucker Jones there. That about killed me, man. I tell you what, it's on up there with that other stuff, their old granddad and that robust. I didn't wake up on the floor now. But I definitely had the other problem. Go ahead.
All right. Go ahead, AT. Do you have any more film study, or do we need to start breaking it down a little bit?
No, plays. Like I said, it's a blatant plays that I'd say I don't understand how plays don't happen and how they do happen and stuff like that. When things happen, they do. Some things you can get away with, some things you can right, wrong, otherwise. That's my opinion. Let me ask you a question, though. We're going to go over the Tennessee game unless you unless you want to go back to the South Carolina game and or you want to talk about Tennessee
Oh, hell
game.
no. I've got heartburn on that game. I want to move forward. You just put a great bow tie on it. Let's move forward to the Tennessee game.
Well, guys, I tell you, one of the things that has me is everybody thinks they're a pass happy team, but they're not. They actually run the ball more than they throw the ball. So Tennessee's run game, we're going to be able to stop them, or you think they're easy on us?
Honestly, my opinion, what I've seen so far with our defense, Sampson's going to have a major night. He'll have over 200 yards. We'll have a hard time. It's going to be difficult because unless we make a major change, and I'm going to get in that a little bit later, but if we keep playing like we've been playing, the same defensive scheme, same everything, that little Sampson, he's going to run all over our ass. That's my opinion. Go ahead, William.
I was going to say that, of course, I've got this Go Vols dude up here that I work with today. I talked with him a little bit. He said this game's kind of got him worried too. So there you go. We both got problems. They got problems. We got problems.
The reason I asked that question, guys.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I thought I was froze up, Mr. William. I apologize, sir. I just want to say this. When Arkansas played them, Arkansas loaded the box and stopped the run, and that's how Arkansas beat them. They loaded the box. And then last week, if you watch the Florida game, Florida dime approach and kept everything the entire wire and went in overtime. Well, that's two different approaches. Arkansas beat them by loading the box, damn near beat them by running a dime. So, I mean, there's two ways, and that's why I was asking, what do you think we're going to do? Load the box to stop the run, or do you think we're going to lay back and nickel and dime and try to pick him off? Technical question about that, because there's two different ways that they could have got beat.
All right. Well, that being said, I really don't know. I have no clue who our defense is. I have no idea what our identity is. I don't know if it's a bend don't break. I don't know if it's let them get as many points as they can. We need to score one more. I really don't know who we are as Alabama on defense. I don't know because they're not trying to stop a damn thing. So, yes, if you want to beat Tennessee, first thing you do is shut down the run. The second thing you do is put a freshman quarterback under pressure to make mistakes, which he will probably beat you on next year, but we're dealing with this year. You got to put him under pressure. If they keep doing the same old they've been doing, we're going to get beat. Bottom line, because they don't play a defense to shut nobody down at all. That's my opinion.
I agree.
I'll stick to it. Go ahead.
Mr. William, if you want to talk, sir, just go ahead and start talking. I'll let you talk. I know you can eat during your lunch hour. Like I said, I watched the Tennessee Arkansas game and a little bit of Florida game. Against the SEC defenses, it seemed like Tennessee's offense has been doing like us. They've been sporadic at best. You don't know they're as good as what they thought they were or not. But so they are very good whenever given opportunity, given time, and that's why I'm like you, Spencer. I'm worried about. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop the run or the pass. They're going to go up there, and it's in Tennessee, and it's going to be the most hostile atmosphere we play in environment all year long, with the exception maybe LSU. But Tennessee's a better team, so I'm worried about it myself. We also the health of the team, Spencer. If you can hear me, we're getting Kendrick Law.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I thought I was froze up for a minute. We got a Kendrick Law coming back and Kobe Prentice. And the reason why it's important, guys, is our running game. Kendrick Law's blocking ability outside phenomenal, and I'm back it up. I mean, it blew my mind that he was that big a difference. Whenever Kendrick Law was in there, before he got hurt, Jalen took off 52 times for 273 yards, which is a 5.5 yard average. And since Law's been gone, he's ran it 25 times for 46 yards, which is barely a yard a carry. So I mean that right there is a big part of getting outside, outside the tackles, and that's part of the biggest part of his game. Kendrick Law has been the missing number from what I've been told and what I'll be back this week. So with Kendrick Law, we should be able to run the outside. But again, if Tennessee does like South Carolina did with their just telling their ends to get upfield and stop the outside run, I don't know what we're going to do on offense, Spencer.
Well, all right. You just opened up a can of worms for me. Hold on one second. I'll misspell something. Give me 1 second, which ain't new to me. I misspell everything. All right. But anyway, this is a can of worms on me with this one. I am so happy Kendrick Law's, they're saying we'll be back for this game. But if Kendrick Law does what we all believe he can do, and if our offensive coordinator, which really pissed me off today when I listened to his conference he did, but that's a story for another day. But when Kendrick Law comes back, if he comes back in, he's doing his blocking, he's doing the cut routes, he's catching, he make a touchdown, we win the game because of him. I think he's the one they need to start looking at as the, Heisman Trophy winner. Not Jalen. I'm sorry, because while he's been gone, we couldn't do jack shit on offense. A couple of bombs, blah, here, there, everywhere else. But if he does what I think he will do, if this offensive coordinator will bring him in, I think he should be mentioned also as the Heisman Trophy winner. Go ahead there, Icebox.
Yeah, you stirred me up a little bit. Kendrick Law, they have not used this man properly all year long.
Nope.
He's an athlete. He can catch the ball. He can block, but they are not giving him enough opportunity. I know that everybody wants to be high on Ryan Williams, and that's fine. Ryan Williams is a great player. I agree. But you've got to have a team effort. Kendrick Law is probably one of the most important pieces of this offense, including running around as wide receiver, short passes, whatever you want to do. You're not using him enough. You're not looking at him enough. And I think that's one of your downfalls in this offense. Y'all go ahead.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
totally.
I agree.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Go ahead, AT, before I get started. Go ahead. Before I get on my soapbox, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree, because one person we're throwing the ball to other than Ryan Williams is Jeremy Bernard, and he done okay last week, but since the concrete of this team, it holds this team together. He makes them a complete somehow team. I don't understand why he's that big a difference, but he is. I agree with you. I really, used all year long like he should be and to be in there, and so now he's going to be this week. And if that offense shows out like it did when he was in there and wasn't in there, and now he's back again, Spencer, I'm going to have a duck fit. Let him have it, son.
I'm going to start some shit right here. I'm going to start some shit. I'm going to say how I feel. I'm sorry. I'm going to say how I feel. We have Coach DeBoyer, which I'm real impressed with his win-loss record that he's got. I'm very impressed with that. But when you come to Kendrick Law, you come to our players that we've got that's ready to bust loose and do what they got to do. I've got a serious fucking problem with my head coach. Now, granted, finally, he put on a goddamn hoodie with an undershirt that actually made him look like a coach. not a gangster till the players can love. You know, I understand this new wave. You don't want people to leave. You want to be the buddy. You don't be all up in there. No, sometime or later, you got to be a fucking father figure. Got to be a granddaddy. And tell them, hell no. Stop it now. Quit being a fucking idiot. Y'all want to be somewhere? You want to go to the NFL? This is where you want to be, and I will get you there. Believe in me, listen to me, and I will get you there. Not this fucking now money. Not this 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, even 1 million. We're going for the 10 million contracts. Fucking stop it. I'm sorry. Fucking stop it. Because what's happening is our coach is trying to be a player coach. He's been everywhere he's been. Yes, he's won. Yes, he has won. His record proves it. But he is not he's not a Alabama tradition standard coach by no means. He don't give a flying fuck if he goes out on that field and he looks like shit. He don't give a damn. He really don't. Sad part about it, I'm pretty sure his wife don't either. As long as they're winning, they're bringing in money, he can do what he wants to, she can do what she wants to, I think they're fucking happy. That ain't what we do here at Alabama. Yes, like I said, I'm going to piss you off tonight. Because that's what's going on. We have a coaching manager that I would have fired 2 weeks ago. What the hell are you managing? Seriously? Your title is coach manager. What the fuck are you coaching? Are you getting her damn jockey strap starched? Their underwear? You get them some t-shirts? What the fuck are you doing? Seriously, are you telling the coach, our head coach, how to dress? Seriously, what kind of car to drive? No, we're about Alabama. We're about winning. That's what we do, winning. Your job as a coaching manager is to help your coaches win fucking games. Yes, we're 5-1. That is fucking awesome. But we're getting ready to go against Tennessee. We're getting ready to go against great talent. We done proved we can lose against lesser talent. Sorry, yo, I'm fucking fired the hell up. Go ahead, AT. Sorry, I'm fired the fuck up. Go ahead.
I mean, you're right, guys. You know, I said earlier in the year we had to be road warriors when the season started. I pointed out Tennessee, LSU, and, of course, Oklahoma was let down compared to what I thought they was going to be. But you Tennessee is going to be rough, tough, and it's going to be a hard and hostile environment to play in. And we got to go up there, and we got to play penalty-free, clean football. We can't go up there with that jumping all sides and doing all this silly shit we've been doing against these other teams and expect to win. Tennessee, I think, 50 on us if we act like a bunch of idiots and get out there and start committing all these penalties and all these fouls and all these up on all sides and not knowing where to line up. We got to play a good ball game. We got to go back into the first like we did against Georgia that first 2 quarters. Where'd that team go? Why did that team go away? Where is it at? Why did it stop performing? Why did we quit doing what we're supposed to do? You know, and that it brings it up. You know, is it a scheme or is it execution? When you if it could be the right play, but if it ain't executed, you know yourself, you're going to lose yards. If it ain't executed, so is it scheme or execution? Against Tennessee, we're going to have to be sound in both scheme and execution. We're going to have to have a good game plan for them and know where we can hit them and hit them hard. And if we let them off the mat, like we did Georgia, they're going to, you know.
Well, go ahead and run around the field there, AT.
I'm fixing to break your heart.
Fix a what?
Break my damn heart. Go for it.
All right, I'm going to put this right up here. All right. It won't be penalty free. I can tell us that right now. He is absolutely right. That's the reason I popped on here. You're talking Tennessee. This is going to be a fist fight. Okay. Neither team has shown themselves to be a top dog in this game. Tennessee has been losing to Arkansas, and they first started out with all this high power stuff. What happened to it? It's all gone downhill. All right, Alabama done basically the same thing. What happened to it? I understand Tennessee being a little bit worried about this game. It's Alabama. But I'm going to tell you this much. After the Vandy loss, you would think Alabama would have come out and just kicked ass all over South Carolina. I know South Carolina was going to give us a game, but they didn't even try to. Nope. I don't get it. Where is your heart at? Okay?
Thank you.
Where is that guts and that strong defense that we're supposed to have? I don't get it. Guys, if they don't get their act together, because there's going to be some penalties. You guarantee you that. There's going to be some emotions that are riding high on both sides. All right. If Alabama don't get their shit together, guys, we're looking at another loss. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. Don't be mad at me. It's just the way it is. You can see it in the team. You need to straighten them up. Get them where they got some heart to them. All right. And yeah, I know Ken wants to pick at us, but Ken will tell you he's a little bit worried about this game. Everybody is.
Ken death.
But anyways, all right, I'm done. That's my rant. Y'all go right ahead.
All right, go ahead, William. You got the floor, brother. Go ahead. Before I go back up, go ahead.
Totally agree with what's been
This
said.
coming from a man wearing his shirt backwards. Go ahead.
Yeah. I wanted you to see the Gump, though. We are Gump Nation, brother. That's right. And proud of it. Proud of it. Yeah. We have got to be on top of this here. Now, everyone knows the panel here in Icebox, we all know that this is going to be their Super Bowl because they can't make it to the national championship, They've never have, Tennessee. When was the last time they was in a national championship? Yeah, but we have. So if they can beat us in this game here, we'll never hear the end of it. So we need to come in there with determination that, hey, we're going to win this thing, and it needs to be a good score, I'm thinking. But the way we've been playing, I don't see it being a blowout win against them. I probably just say, we may win by 3 points or 7 points. I hope it's more. I hope we do. I hope we tear the hell out of them, tear them a new asshole. But I don't know. I'm up in there, man. We need our defense to come in there strong. I want a defense like we had back in 2015 or whenever it was. So yeah, we need that determination, that fire lit under, whatever it takes to get this done. Y'all go ahead. I'm just drinking regular tonight.
He's on that Pepsi shit. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, AT. I guess AT's frozen.
Oh, I just
frozen.
Listen, y'all. I'm listening to talk about that. The last game Tennessee played, they started getting irritated about some stuff going on the field because they went quick and they went fast and they tried to snap the ball too quick and stuff like that, and they started getting mad about these fake injuries and all that. So here's the question out for you. We're going to try to run the ball fast. We're going to try to go quick also, I think, because that's what we did against South Carolina. On one of the touchdowns we scored on, we went quick and went down the field and scored on them, and we didn't go back to run quick. I understand why we didn't do that. What do you think a penalty should be for if a guy starts the field and lays down like he's hurt? And it's not. I know it's Tennessee booing a Florida guy last all the time. What can we do to stay out for 4 plays, or you can't come back in there? Because you can't throw a 10.
I have the solution. I have the solution. Like I said, they need to hire me. I'm really easy to hire. This is the perfect solution to this because it's so true. And I cannot blame Kippy for taking advantage of this rule. He ain't the only one. Other teams are doing it too. Because if you fall down, you know, you got to take advantage of them. You have to, because if they're hurt, really hurt, you need to go take care of them. You cannot say they're not. Who's going to make that ruling if they're hurt or not? You're going to have an x-ray machine come on the field? What? No. The easy fix. Here's your easy fix. If you are hurt, you fall down, and you require your training staff to come over to assist you, either cramps or whatever, you have to go off the field for one possession. One total possession. Which means if you're on defense or offense, one total possession. Not the next snap, the whole possession. So if your greatest player you got decides to lay down and scratch his balls, he's got to stay out for however many plays it takes to become the next possession. That is the way to fix this. And it ain't being negative. It's being protective to the players. The player that's hurt on the field needs to go see his training staff, see doctors, be checked out. See, does he need to go to x-ray machine? Make sure he's okay before he comes back on the field. It's protecting them. You may lose some players, but that's my opinion. What do you think, Icebox?
I got a question for you guys.
Go for it.
All right. Do you think, since we've started all this, that all these teams are keying up on Jalen Milroe and Ryan Williams? And you can see it, right? Do you think we have forgotten all about Jam Miller, sweet Justice Haynes sitting back there, talented folks? You're not running enough plays to keep that line up to date, such as what AT was saying earlier. You know, Jam Miller cut the wrong way. Had he been running the ball, wearing down these defenses with this running core that we have, why not use them? I mean, that's what they're there. If you don't use them, eventually some of them are going to start transferring out of here. Go ahead.
Well, my question to you, why are you not answering the topic at hand? Do you think players falling on the ground, killing the clock, should that be legal or they should be repercussions? Then I'll get to your question also. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to put it to you like this. If you're hurt, you're hurt. But if you just got some dadgum cramp, limp off like a man. All right. But if you're going to start using that to cut into the plays and basically get timeouts or stall the game, whatever, or take away momentum, I think, yeah, you should have at least. I think you should get out of the series. I should say. That means you don't get to go back out until you get the ball back again. That way we know you're not hurt anymore.
Does anybody else got anything to say on this before we move on to reason he even popped on here? Go ahead, William.
I was going to say, in between jobs one time, I went and applied for the police academy. I passed the written, and it came time for the full workout physical part of it for a day on a Saturday. And we started like at 7 and it ended at about 5, and it was hot as hell, man. And we'd already been doing sit-ups and pull-ups and all that other stuff there, and got down to the last part of it. There was an obstacle course, the very last. And I got down to all the way around that, the tires and all that other stuff there. And the last one was pulling a 120-pound dead weight. And whenever I jerked that pole and I started going, I didn't have no leg muscles in the back. I mean, I just hit the ground, pow. And you know, some of these injuries, I'm with you, Spencer. Some of these, I believe, are fake injuries because you see them stand up and all of a sudden they just drop. I think they was told to do that. That's my take. Y'all go ahead. I don't mean to take up so much time. Go ahead.
Go ahead, AT.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with what you're saying. That's what I know. It's actually saying that hurt. You can't come and get the ball in the next possession downs. That's the only way it could be fair for anybody. And then if you have 6 guys lay down like they hurt, you're short 6 players to the next possession. I mean, that'd be great to do.
Mm-hmm.
They actually get hurt. They get booed. Fans are like, "Hey, we fucked up," but hey, that's part of the game. It's come into the system, and I don't like it no more than y'all do. But I was going to say what you were going to say, Icebox. Your question, that was going to be my next one. If y'all saw in the fourth quarter, did y'all see how tired Jalen Milroe looked? He was gassed in the fourth quarter because he's the only one running the damn ball. Mm-hmm. They was not giving it to Jam Miller or Justice Haynes. They was making him run it all just about every damn time, and the guy was wore out, Icebox. Go ahead with your point on that if you want to.
What don't you think? I'm going to ask both of you. If you start running Jam Miller and Justice Haynes, and of course I can't even think. It's been so long since seen a third running back on there. You know, I can't even think of their names right now. But even still, Jam Miller can wear a defense out. Justice Haynes can bust it open. Who knows at any given time, you know, for 30, 40, who knows what he can do. We have not even seen the man hardly run the ball at all. I mean, yeah, they give it to Jam some, but not near enough for the defense to even worry about the run. They all know they're keyed up wanting that big play all the time. It needs to change. It needs to get back to that team offense where you're blending in both, what they call it, a balanced offense. And we're not doing it. And we've got the horses and the team players to do it. Do it. Quit trying to show out all the time. Don't always depend on Jalen Milroe. I know everybody wants to see him get the Heisman Trophy. You want the Heisman or you want the daggum national championship? Which one do you want? Because the way it's looking right now, you ain't getting neither. I'm done.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, bro. When y'all get done, let me know. Cut me loose on this one. Y'all go ahead. Anybody else have anything else?
I really didn't get to answer his question, but I agree with you. You know, there's other players on the team besides just you, Jalen. Come on, man. I mean, but that I don't know. Is it the Nick Sheridan? Is that his? That's his team. He should be saying, "Hey, let's go ahead and do this move here and this move here," and it just doesn't seem like we got the scheming going on there that should be going on the sideline. He's not, you know, telling the right plays that need to be played. To me, that's just me. So what y'all think? Go ahead.
I'm gonna answer this one time. All right. Jalen Milroe should run the ball when he sees that what play they've called is not there. Okay, take it and go. Don't be trying to find everybody. Yeah. But don't design every play for Jalen Milroe. And that's what it seems like. Design your play around your running backs and your wide receivers, all of them, including Kendrick Law. We see the shortage there. Prentice, I know he's a fine receiver. He might be just a short one, but that don't matter. 5 yards is 5 yards, if you ask me. There's no team plays being called, not being used. I'm sorry, Spencer, but you go right ahead, bud.
No, you're good. You're good. Because now I got to jump up on this bandwagon real quick. Nick Sheridan. Here, look at me, bro. Look at me, brother. Look at me. Your damn news conference you did today when you said you ain't worried about, you know, depth. If somebody's talking about something, you ain't worried about depth. You got depth because your players got the want. Right there, you told me you have a problem with fucking depth. You're fucking scared because you don't have damn depth. Why do you not have depth? Because you did not play them. Now you're calling plays. We have a running back. Our running back or whole core can beat everybody, but you got to let them run. You got to let them eat. If you don't let people eat, they don't get full. If they don't get full, we don't win. You can go back and look at Alabama's history. Look at King Henry. Look at everybody. I mean, I could go in depth, but I'm just saying, look at all of them. They got to eat. Now, a lot of times, our coaches got in trouble because they're trying to hurt them. They're making them run too much. They're making their call. Oh, God, they're going to make them hurt. They'll never make it in the pros because they're going to be wore out. Guess what? They didn't. They made their millions in the NFL because they showed out at Alabama.
Yep.
Sheraton, think about it, brother. No, all running backs. Look at any of them ever a Heisman Trophy winning running back. Look how many carries they had to have in the game to get on their groove.
That's right.
Couple of carries, don't get it, brother. Don't get it. They got to get into it. They got to feel it. They got to get the hit. They got to do it. You, yourself, Sheraton, our offense coordinator, about what you said at that news conference, don't give a damn. I got a problem with that, brother. You're at the University of Alabama. I got a problem with that. You need to wake the fuck up. We work our ass off down here. All of our players work their ass off. Let them work. Let them eat. You're not letting them eat. So that's either your problem or our head coach, DeBoyer, or our fucking coaching fucking manager. I don't know what the fuck he's doing because he ain't doing jack shit, in my opinion. God damn, hire me. I'll do it for $200,000 a year. Hire me. I'll be a damn coaching manager. I guarantee you, there'll be a film room. They'll be looking at everything coming up. God damn it! Cannot stand this shit. All right, go ahead. Sorry, I'm done.
Spencer,
Go ahead.
in the words of Donald Trump, you're hired. Not fired, you're hired, brother. Go ahead.
God, I wish they would. I'll take that coach and manager job so fucking quick. He could. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Why he even making this money? Why? Because he ain't coaching no damn body. He's not setting our coaches up for success. He's coaching the whole university, Alabama, up for failure. Time to stop, damn it. Time to stop. Anybody else want to go? Or somebody want to talk about Tennessee? Go ahead.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming on to AT's show.
Sorry, AT. Sorry, bro.
Hey, guys. Hey.
With that being said, real quick, everybody at CTS over there that's seeing this, we appreciate everybody coming over here. We don't know how everything works, but we do appreciate y'all being here. We love y'all too. Please subscribe. Stay here. We love you. Go ahead. Oh! Damn, I'm scared to death. Go ahead.
I got 4 minutes. I got to
go ahead. Go ahead, AT.
Let William go.
I'm all right. I'm done. I'm just telling you what.
I want to know how long William's lunch is. Fucking 2 hours?
Well,
damn. I ain't gonna work
well,
these
I popped out at 10 after, so I can go to 10 after, but I'm cutting it close, so I'll cut it off at 8.
That's sweet, bro.
Roll Tide, let's have a good game Saturday, and let's beat them fucking Vols. Go down, Vols. Going down. Go ahead.
Yeah, this game is going to be our big test this season. It was a big test, but bigger test of who we are as a team. We're going to have to go in there and we're going to have to play like we're capable of playing. We're going to have to block the damn defensive front. Tennessee's going to have a good defensive front. That's their strongest part of their team is their front four. We're going to throw the ball, and we're going to have Kobe Prentice back. We're going to have Kendrick Law back. Of course, Brian Williams is going to be double bracketed, and we're going to throw our tight end some, but we cannot let Jalen Milroe run the ball 19 times, throw 32 times. I mean, he don't ever get a break for a quarter. You got to run your running backs. We understand that. We know that. So, hey, coach, Run the running backs, man. Give the guy a break. Let him rest in between. He can't carry it all on his own like he's been doing all year long. That's why we're getting so close to getting beat these past 2 games. He's the only one running the damn ball. You got running backs back there that can get 1,000 yards in the season. Give them opportunity. Give them a chance. Let them run the ball. Let them eat. And when they do, they'll show you something. Mr. Icebox, you got something, sir?
No. Well, yeah, actually, I do. Spencer kind of dove out on us for a minute. But there he is. All right. I want Spencer to take over because we're fixing to get out of here, I'm pretty sure. Take him out to the ball game. Go ahead there, Spencer.
All right. Well, thank you. Basically, what we got right now, anybody out there, we have, and I promise y'all, we have kept our word at BAMA Sports. We're not here for the money. That ain't what we're about. We're some old fuckers here, want to talk about Alabama, enjoy the game, have a good time, and if we have an opportunity to help somebody else, we want to do that. And that's what we have done. If y'all look at what's scrolling on the bottom here, is donate, take them out to the ball game. What we have done so far, we've taken in enough money that we was able to buy 2 tickets to Mercer game. It's upper level in the end zone. But we also got the motel room. It's a king suite, with a couch and all for you. We've got that. I need y'all to please come in and submit why you want these tickets, win this, through BAMAsports@gmail.com, and then we will vote on who wins. It's already paid for. It's there. I just got to send it to you. It's already done. Because like I told y'all, we are not about personal money gains here. We want it. Whatever we get here, we want to give back to y'all. So anybody that's got anything, please submit it in. Once again, it's BAMAsports@gmail.com. Please let us know, and all the groups up here, all the hosts will vote on it, who wins. And I need to know really quick, because this Thursday, I will come on and somebody's going to win. Because we're going to announce it on Saturday on the Pickem show. That way, whoever wins has the opportunity to win it. We're not here for the money, y'all. We ain't like all these other sports shows. We don't do this. I mean, we all have jobs. We all have lives. We're here because we love Alabama. We love y'all. So anything that we can make, we're going to give back to you straight up. And I've got the receipts to prove it. So if you got anything, hey, Ken, love you. Thank you for being here. If you have an Alabama fan that would love to go, well, you might want to go after this weekend. Alabama's going to win this week. Anyway, just saying, if you have an Ken, if you got an Alabama fan who wants to go, please email us, because we ain't doing this for the money, y'all. Everybody else, I ain't going to say they do, but that's their number one priority. We want to take care of our own. Go ahead, AT. What do you say, sir?
I'm right there with you guys. We've done it for y'all. I want y'all to have the ticket. We want y'all to go to the game. I've been to several games over the years, and Spencer's been to games several years. We all have. We like for somebody that ain't been able to go for whatever reason or other. That's why we got it for. That's why we got the money up for you, and so you could go see the game. Just submit to that BAMAsports@gmail.com, like he said, and tell him I want to go, and let him know.
Yeah,
he's going to go out. You're going to go. We did it for you.
That's all you got to do, because bottom line is, if this does not take off, we're going to shut it down. There ain't no sense me paying my tax accountant the extra money to keep up with all this. I have no problem doing it, but we got to know there's an interest. So I'm just saying, it is what it is. At this time, we're going to go ahead and get out of here unless AT's got a final word.
Hey, fuck Tennessee, roll tide. Hey, brother, but I hope your team loses is like a sorry when we beat you 100-0. Y'all can kiss my lily white ass or whatever you want to say it. Miss Cajun, I'm sorry, but I hope your team loses, hon. God bless you. But Ken, that's what I think about Tennessee right there.
You missed a big old double bird from this Vols woman over here. She gave you both of them, and she went down with it also. Oh, damn, she went all in. Anyway,
Love her to death, man. Love her to death.
We
She's
love
a
her.
hell of a woman,
Always,
especially put up with
always.
you.
All right, at this time, we're way overdue. So, Icebox, you be so kind. Take us out with the great words of Bear Bryant, please.
Roll Tide.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which, of course, are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time, 4 years from now, why,